Hi, Deborah Roth here at Spirited Musings, back this week to play with the really wonderful, gentle, airy, harmonious energy of the Libra New Moon, which is on October 4th, Friday, October 4th. And Libra is ruled by Venus, who's the goddess of love. So it's a perfect time to look at our relationships and how we can bring balance and harmony to our relationships. It's really about creating a harmonious environment in which to live, but we're particularly going to look at the people that we connect with in our lives, our physical relationships, starting with ourselves. And in my book, Circle of One, The Art of Becoming a Self-Centered Woman, I talk about the relationship with ourself having to be the starting point for everything. If we're not taking care of ourselves and nurturing our relationship with ourselves first, all the other ones kind of fall apart. We have kind of this black hole at the center of our lives. And in fact, I picture it as our strong circle of one at the core of ourselves, and then moving in concentric circles out into the rest of the world, out into the rest of our lives, with depending on what your living situation is. The first concentric circle would be your family, or if you live by yourself, it would be the family that you've constructed from your friends. So immediate family, extended family, friends, your work environment, your work community, those relationships. I mean, we spend a lot of time at work, lots of us, especially if you work in an office with lots of people. Very important relationships there to make sure that are in sync and in balance. And then into the community, which could be, boy, your church community, your spiritual community. It could be sports teams, either that you play or that your kids are on, or getting involved with schools or charitable organizations. So looking beyond the immediate kind of heart-based, moving beyond work, moving now into family. I'm sorry, into the world, which is the world family, and to take a moment at each one of those circles and reflect on what parts of them, it could be whole chunks, it might be a particular person or two that you've gotten out of sync with. And I think to really spend some time, and we'll do that a little bit today, to think about how you can reharmonize them. Now, I have a couple tools that I love to use to do this. I have this wonderful little heart-shaped rose quartz heart that I've used in circles for a long time. Whenever we're thinking about love and how we want to connect to our deepest selves and refresh and enhance our relationships. Likewise, pastel colors are very Libran, and I'm wearing my pastel scarf, but I've also got my favorite Afghan that one of my wonderful spirited women who was in my year-long women's spirituality program years ago crocheted for me for her final priestess thesis, and it's pastel colors. So it's definitely, when I think of it, I think of my relationship with her. I think of just being warm and cozy. So take a moment, whether there's my family, whether it's your immediate family, my sons, my husband, my future daughter-in-law. This is this is our holiday card from last year, wishing you balance and connectivity in 2013. So look at your immediate family and just take a moment, close your eyes, maybe even pause the video so you can take time for an image to float up in your immediate family, or your dear friends that are like family. Is there someone that you've gotten out of sync with? Is there someone that you need to re-establish a deeper connection with, to reharmonize the relationship? Just take a moment. Pause if you need to, or take the time to do this when the video's over. And then slowly let yourself do that each step along the way, each one of those concentric circles. So your family, your friends, your work environment, the people that you deal with in the community and your nonprofit or sports-related things, moving your way out. More pictures for you. These are women that are part of my monthly spiritual connection, my spirit shifters group, as we call it. And really allow yourself at each one of those stages to identify someone or some portion of that relationship circle that you really want to pay special attention to and bring healing and harmonizing and wonderful Libran balancing energy back to. I'd love to hear your experiences. I'd love to hear how, with your intention, you can reharmonize some of the really important relationships in your life. Happy Libra New Moon. Bye for now.